Okay. Hello, everyone. Just doing a quick recording, unboxing video, I guess. I did a little bit of uh, Black Friday shopping last week, and I bought so many things I didn't need to buy. But hey, I got a coupon for 20% off at Sparrows, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So I thought I'd just do like a bit of an unpacking, talk about some of the stuff that I bought, and talk about my plan is for the next couple of months in terms of my learning journey about picking locks and lock sporting. And I'm just here to share with you and also invite you to give me comments, share your feedback, your suggestions, help me, teach me. I'm here to learn from all of you amazing people in the lock sport community. So, why Sparrows? Well, I'm Canadian. Sparrows is a Canadian manufacturer of lockpicking equipment, and it's just economical for me to buy from Sparrows. And I've bought some stuff, overseas and from the U.S. and just getting killed on shipping costs and customs clearance costs and duties and taxes and all that other fun stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and do some Sparrow stuff. So what I'll do is I'll focus on the stuff that I didn't need to buy right now, but I just took advantage of the 20% discount that I got on Black Friday. And so the first thing that I didn't need to get was a disc detainer pick. And this is the Sparrows disc detainer pick. And it's it looks like a really decent quality pick, and I've been doing some research. And the reason why I grabbed the pick was after I finished going through a whole bunch of green belt locks and getting my green belt. While I'm working on my blue and purple belt, I want to take a look at some disc detainer locks to pick, and I actually have a couple in my possession that will be like learning tools for me. And so for my blue belt, I want to do at least one disc detainer lock combined with regular pins or the high security pins or what have you. So I got this for now. I probably won't be using it for quite some time. Maybe for a month or 2 months or a year. I don't know. It depends on how well I get through a whole bunch of these green locks that I have. But I got that because it was 20% off. So I saved $11, and every little bit helps. So we got that. I'm gonna just take that off. The other thing that I got here, we'll just do a little plug for Sparrows there. There you go. The other thing that I got that I didn't really need to get, this is the gut tool from Sparrows. I figure like in the green locks and the blue and the purple locks, I'm going to be doing a lot of gutting and repinning and reassembly. So I don't think I really need this tool. I actually have other tools available to me. I have a key pin gauge that actually has the retaining clip cutouts, so I can remove retaining clips with this tool as well. But this could be pretty handy. This supports both standard and padlocks, and it'll remove like the circlips and retaining clips. And also this actually helps install clips. So this little cutout here can help you push clips in. And it's actually good for those locks, those long locks that have keys on both sides that are common, I think, in Europe. You can actually break the middle if you really wanted to. There's circlips, retaining clips in the middle of those locks, and this can actually help you reinsert that. And I think that's what that cutout is for. At least the YouTube video of the person who was using it for that, I think he got the right idea. This does not make a good thumb grip for removing clips. It's really, really sharp. So we got that. But I didn't really need it. And even like to remove circlips, I have my hemostat as well. And this is like really, really handy because I can just get around each side. I can spread it, push it out pretty easily. And then I even have an angle tip hemostat as well. I use this for removing. It's like my pinning tweezers. I actually have pinning tweezers too, but I find the hemostat's a little bit easier to work with. The other thing that I got and I didn't really need to get, these are the extra heavy bars. These are the heavy bars. These are 2 millimeter bars. There's no lock that I'm learning on right now that requires me to use these bars. I don't know why I got them. I thought these would have been helpful, but these are really thick. Maybe down the road, with uh, uh, some of the dimple locks or some other locks that have like extremely wide keyways, this could be really helpful. But usually, uh, the Z bars are usually bundled in with a lot of those pick kits as well. But it's good. It completes the set. I do have the Sparrows 5-piece flat bars and the Sparrows heavy bars. Those are phenomenal. I use those all the time. I like the Sparrows heavy bars from top of keyway. I find they fit in really snug for the locks. But that's okay. I got them. They were 20% off. I saved, some coin on those heavy bars. The other item, and I'm on the fence if I really needed to get this or not, plug followers. So there's a set of 4 metal plug followers. So I figure, maybe it might be a good idea to invest in a durable set of plug followers. I actually have like the resin plug followers from Sparrows. I made some plug followers from acrylic tubes. I have a AAA battery that I've been using for the padlocks. But it's good to have some plug followers because they have the ends that could be married with different ends of whatever you might be taking apart. So like there's a D end, there's a slit end, there's hollow ends for, if there's a tail piece on the end of the cylinder. So they look pretty good. They'll last me a while. I think it'll be a good investment. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of gutting and reassembly and even a lot of repinning and progressive pinning too. And I'll get into the progressive pinning stuff a little bit later. But I got the plug followers here. We'll just like lay them out. Let's lay out the bars too so you can see that. All right. So the stuff that I actually wanted to get and why I bought stuff from Sparrows is a set of picks. These are the 20,000 inch monkey paw picks. So if you look at the tip, and I'm just going to like zoom in, you'll see that they have like a little bit of a ledge on them. Watching some people talk about these picks, they're great for beginners, and I'm definitely a beginner. It'll help me learn to explore pins and feel the pins and feel the chambers and feel like, determine if I'm hitting some warding or not. Wow, that's going to take some getting used to. But the reason why I bought 20,000ths is with some of the locks that I'm going to be picking in the green category, especially, the American 1100. I bought some S1100 and A1106, and there's some other greenbelt locks like an Abus Brady lockout that has like the Abus spelled out keyway. A lot of them are pretty tight keyways. This would be tight for a 25,000th pick. A little bit of rubbing, but the 20,000th looks like it fits in there, pretty easily. This is a straight up and down keyway. Not too much of a problem there, but then there's this nastiness here. Paracentric. So it's like, so I figure a deeper hook, thinner pick would be better for navigating this keyway. You let me know what you think. But I think that's going to give me a lot of grief. But we'll see. And, it was $20 Canadian for this set, less 20%. So I paid $16 Canadian, so I got like a little bit of a discount on it. So I'm not too worried if it's something that I can't really learn to use well. And there's actually another deep hook that I have from another pick set that, I've been using a lot to pick locks. But hopefully this was a good buy for me, especially at the point where I need to really learn how to feel pins and what stage they're at, like, what state they're at, if they're overset, if they're set properly across the shear line, if they're, a spool pin, or if I'm clicking through some serrations or whatever the case may be. Those are, things that I really want to try to develop those skills during this green belt phase that I'm going through. So every little bit that can help me learn to be mindful of like the pins and feeling the pins and determining their states is something that I think will be helpful. But tell me in the comments what you think. Definitely looking forward. And the other thing that I got, and like I'm on the fence about this. It's curved bars. I figure I'm going to be picking a lot of padlocks over the next, at least few months. Most of my greenbelt locks are padlocks, and some of my blue belt locks are padlocks, and some of my purple belt locks are padlocks. So there's a lot of freaking padlocks over the next little while. So I'm trying to find ways to be comfortable doing hand picking. I do have a vise. I just don't feel comfortable working with the vise right now. But I need to also like learn how to use the vise and set the lock in the vise, and work that way too. But I got a set of curve bars from Sparrows. Really, really excited about these. These curve bars, they come in zero 0.8, 1.0, and 1.2 millimeters. And I don't know the inches. I think it's like 37 thousandths, 41 thousandths, and 50 thousandths. I think that's just like off the top of my head. I created like a whole spreadsheet, like converting millimeters to inches. I don't have that memorized yet, but when these picks were being sold, they were being sold as millimeters. But I do have a couple of these thicknesses, like the 0.8 and the 1, in the heavy bars that I got from another purchase from Sparrows. But I'm really, really interested to see if this will help me with my game. So let me just put one of these pry bars in here and see what we got. And yeah, so I don't know. That's one way to put it in. I think these are like, you flip them around for different handedness and different angles of attack. So that's pretty cool. So it curves differently this way. This might be like, better for me because I could turn the lock a little bit more. I could have a bit more leverage if I have to learn how to use like higher tension, especially when playing Find the Spool, I think is a game they're going to be looking forward to. So yeah, this could be fun. This could be interesting. So I got some heavy bars. It's kind of cool. It came in its own little pouch. But I'm actually going to kind of put all of my kits together in one central place rather than like, distribute across a whole bunch of different places. But that's what I got. So, for the green belt locks that I'm working on, I got a couple of Americans. I caught 1100s. I got a couple of American knockoffs. There's a couple of other locks in my bin that I'm going to be picking as well. So I think I'm going to be set. Yeah, I think there's like an Abus that I got. There's a pack lock that I have as well. So these are all going to be fun things to learn to pick. But my strategy for the American lock, because, even with this monkey paw feels really weird, by the way. I'm going to put in this keyway. Like it's getting caught everywhere. But I think that's good though. Like, maybe I'll get like good feedback on it. Be able to find the pins, find out when I'm at the bottom of a pin, or if I'm, rubbing against the warding. I think that extra sensitivity is really, really going to help a lot for me. Yeah, the more I use this, the more cool that is. Wow, that's pretty tough spring. So yeah, we'll see how this works. But my strategy for the American locks is I may end up progressive pinning them. So I might take out pin 1, 2, 3 and just work on pin 5 and 4, and then 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work backwards towards the front so I can feel the distances. I may mark off, the pin distances from the key as well. So, just so I have like a better feel of what's going on what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like 5 pin. Okay, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That's actually kind of a nasty bitting. Couple of lower cuts. So yeah, I'm gonna really need a pick that's gonna help me go around these low cuts so I can set these pins without oversetting that pin. So that's not too bad. 1, 2. So let's pin 2 and 3, 4, 5. Cool. Yeah. So this is going to be really, really cool. Really, really exciting. Really, really fun. With these, I got some marine heat shrink. I'm going to put that on this just to give me a little bit, more substance to hold on to. Like these are really, really thin and flimsy. I may reach out to the Locksport community to find someone with a 3D printer or something that might want to print me some handles for these. I've seen some really cool handles that are 3D printed. I actually have a Sparrows tuxedo set, so that might be a good idea. Like I'm in this for the Locksport. I don't need to carry picks or anything like that. So I'd rather build like a workstation where I have all these picks available with good, comfortable handles so I can use them. That'll be, down the road, more to be revealed. But that's it. That's my unboxing. Please feel free to comment. Subscribe. You could be subscriber number 2 to my channel. I think there's 1 subscriber. I think it's me from another account, or my girlfriend. I don't know. I haven't checked. But if you want, subscribe. I may give away some of the stuff that I buy that I find that I don't use. So like, maybe if I hit 50 subscribers, I may give away some stuff. I have some training locks and some practice locks that I might give away, and some other pick sets that I bought like, a couple years ago. I tried getting into this lock sport a couple years ago, and it didn't really take off, but I'm giving this another effort. So I got some giveaways, lined up at like, 50 subscribers, 100, 250, whatever. I'll figure it out. But I'm not in this to build like a YouTube presence. I'm just doing this to share my journey, give a forum for you to comment and give some valuable feedback and help me learn. And that's what I'm looking forward to, doing all this stuff. So thank you very much. Have an awesome night, and take care.